In today's video, I want to stress the importance of women that take advice from so-called worldly successful women and them not discerning that these women are actually failing. Let's talk about it. All praise to the Most High Yah Shalom. Thank you for tuning into another Righteous Spirit-filled episode. Today I'm back at it in them trenches, handling that kingdom business. Man, today I want to share this message with women, and women ultimately need to hear this because oftentimes women are the victim of this. And I want you to realize that in Western culture, they push this equality mindset. You know, women are equal to men, and you see it in sports and allowing all this competition, and that is not the truth. Not the truth. Not the truth issued by the Most High Yah. Not the truth when you put it to the test. It's just the Most High Yah created us for different purposes. We got different roles, and we are graded based upon the roles that he told us to fulfill. When we look at the word of the Most High Yah, man, there is nowhere in the whole of the Bible that a woman is commanded or instructed to be the provider and go out into the world or go out into the workforce and work just like a man does. A man is graded, is he a good provider? Can he maintain a good job? How does he make his money? Is he making his money in a sinful way? But a woman is not held to that same grading rubric because she have a different role. When we look at the word, it says, I will have that the younger women marry, bear children, and guide the house, to give the adversary no occasion to speak reproachfully. It also talks about in another passage that a woman will be saved by childbearing if she continues in holiness or righteousness. You know, man, I sit up and watch these young women that are chasing the bag give other women advice, and it's causing these women to fail because they're taking advice from women that got monetary success, but monetary success does not give you fulfillment as a woman. This is why you see all these career-oriented, older single women telling you in so many ways that they don't have fulfillment. You know, they haven't had kids, or if they have had kids, man, they've jacked up the responsibility of being a helpmeet to their husband. You know, a lot of them aren't married. A lot of them haven't spent time investing in building meaningful relationships. You've just settled for putting your career first and a whole bunch of casual sex, and it leads to no fulfillment. And this is what I'm trying to get women that truly want to serve the Most High Yah to understand. These worldly women will not lead you anywhere righteous. A set-apart woman will tell you, man, this is so much to the point where women have been taught that if they're not earning a paycheck, they're not working. And that is what we call ass backwards, because you have women out here earning paychecks and that is their sole focus, and the last thing on their mind is guiding the house like the word says, keeping the house, taking care of the house. the modern woman will shame the woman that does what's in the Bible. And a woman that fulfills those biblical roles of a woman is often persecuted by the worldly woman. You know, and the women will say, you know, you're a pick me, you're a this and you're a that, and you're not getting the bag, and what about all of this and having your own bread? I'm not saying that a woman cannot go out and get a job. That's not what I'm saying. But when you try to go out and move up a ladder like a man does, you do it for selfish reasons. You don't do it for the purpose that a man does. A man has to. A man has to. You got to think. You have women that punch in and punch out because they've been brainwashed to do this, and then won't come home and cook a meal because they've been thinking about this equality. Well, he got home first. He could cook. They're grading their minds. They've been conditioned on this equality rubric, and that's not how the Most High Yah is going to judge us. You know, you got women that are career oriented, and you look at their workplace, you look at their office, their space where they work, man, it's all clean, well put together. And you look at the house, just completely toe up. They don't care. And at the end of the day, man, you can go out and make all this money. Some women are going to have to learn the hard way, just as some men are going to have to learn the hard way. Man, taking care of the house. As a woman, understanding the biblical needs of a family, because a family has certain needs. You know, the family needs must be met by a man fulfilling his role and a woman fulfilling her role. But fulfilling those needs of the family is a great work. It's more important than what any woman out there earning a paycheck considers herself doing. It's more valuable than that. The wise woman builds her house, but the foolish woman plucks it down. You know, I'm not shaming nobody. Maybe you're a woman that doesn't know. Maybe you've grown up in religion where this equality and feminist agenda has taken place, and you've participated in this in the church, and you don't know no better. Maybe this is the first time you're hearing this. But a lot of women will get with a man, and the man will see how career oriented that the woman is, realizing that she doesn't prioritize family, she doesn't prioritize keeping the house. And why would a man want to invest in that if a woman is gung-ho and going out being a 9-to-5er like a man? That's not, when the Most High Yah says, okay, the woman was created to be a helpmeet, he gave you specific instructions on how you are to help meet the mission of a man, as the man fulfills the will of the Most High Yah. But you let a woman who has success, that is prideful, unrighteously prideful, man, she'll lead thousands of women astray, and they will eat it up while they're missing the mark. You're wondering why men don't treat you a certain way. You wonder why you don't find a man like this. How come you don't have a good man, a good leader, a good this? It all has to do with how you've been conditioned in your mindset. You know what I'm saying? A woman that gets up and, just like the Proverb 31 says, feeds her house, you know, gets up, can cook breakfast, can make sure the house is in order, make sure the home is peaceful, you know, handle her biblical roles of the woman. A woman like that, she's going to be well taken care of. She's going to be rare. She is the prize, because a man can go out into the world, have to deal with that, and then come home to stuff being in order. He keeps stuff in order in his area, making sure he can provide, and the woman does that in the home. That's the essence of what a woman's role is. You have women today that don't want to take care of children and have children. That's your role of taking care of the children. But what happens? Man, these kids get pushed off to daycare because the women don't know their role. You got women that make less than the cost of daycare, but yet you can justify it in your mind. What? You pay more in daycare than you actually make. A lot of women, they're doggone, you know, when you look at their paycheck and the amount that they make, like what kind of math could you be doing to where you feel like it's vital to you to work and the cost of daycare is superseding what you make, or it's not even beneficial what you're adding in financial value because the home is not getting the value where it's needed. I see this all the time, man. You see single, so-called independent women trying to give women relationship advice. And it's like, hey, if you're gonna give this relationship advice, it at least has to work for you. And a lot of these women are unmarried giving this advice, leading thousands of women astray. Closer to Y'all Ministries, kicking that thing gun barrel straight.